sponsored by Finkelstein Partners, personal injury attorneys.
According to the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Highway Safety Traffic Administration, motorcyclists are about 27 times more likely than those in a passenger vehicle to die in a crash and 5 times more likely to be injured. With summer underway, we can expect to see an increase of motorcycles on our roadways, and overlooking simple safety steps can put motorcyclists at risk. With us today, we have attorney Andrew Finkelstein with Finkelstein Partners, personal injury attorneys, to share some really important reminders. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure.
It really is the time to talk about this. When the weather gets nice, people tend to go outside, and it's the time for motorcycles. Give us some safety tips for drivers and motorcyclists.
Well, first and foremost, motorcyclists have the same rights as anybody else on the road. So we have to respect their rights. But we also have to recognize they're exposed to extreme dangers. They're not enclosed in any type of metal object. So what we ought to do, and be sure to do, is allow plenty of distance between our vehicle and the motorcycle. Make sure we give them plenty of opportunity to maneuver. And what a lot of people forget is that motorcyclists need awareness. They need to know what you're going to do. So make sure you signal, make sure you're looking in your mirrors, both sides, before changing lanes. Give proper warning. And it's always a good idea, sound your horn if you're not sure that they see you or that they know what you're about to do.
And we're talking about this today because it's part of our Drive Safe initiative and a big passion of yours. Why do you think it's so important for people to go over these safety reminders every year?
Well, because I've had the unfortunate situation of having to sit down with too many families who have lost a loved one who's been on a motorcycle, and it's never the motorcyclist's fault. It's always a preventable event if the car driver simply followed the simple safety rules of being aware. Don't drive distracted. Don't drive drowsy. Certainly never drive impaired.
Okay. Anything else that people should know? I mean, you said it's often the driver's fault. For motorcyclists, is there anything that they can really do?
Well, they should also make sure that they're very visible. They always want to wear reflective clothing. Be bright, be aware, make sure that the operators of the cars can see you. And importantly, never, from a driver of a car, never share the road with a motorcyclist. Motorcyclists will not want to share the road with you. They drive specifically on certain sides of the lane, rarely right in the middle of the lane. There are reasons for that. Don't think that they are inviting you to share the lane with them. They are not. They have every right to be in the lane by themselves, and every driver needs to respect that.
We have to all look out for each other.
That's right.
Andrew, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
And thank you for increasing our awareness about sharing the road with motorcyclists so we can become more cautious as a community. CBS 6 partners with Finkelstein Partners, personal injury attorneys, for our Drive Safe initiative. And to learn more, please head to our website, cbs6albany.com, and look for our Drive Safe section that's right under the Community tab.